Hi guys, how are you doing today? My name is Stella Simon and I'm a registered clinical nutritionist from Kenya. First, I would like to appreciate all of you who have subscribed to this channel. Thank you so much. Please feel appreciated. And in case you have not yet joined the team, joined the family, please go ahead and subscribe and turn on the notification button so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And today I'll be sharing a very interesting video on weight loss diet. So many people are struggling with weight loss and they don't know where to get the right information from. So in case you know a friend or you have a colleague who is trying to lose some weight, please refer them here so that they can get to watch this video and so that their weight loss journey can kick off officially. So first, I'll share with you what you're supposed to do in case you want to lose weight. And first, I'll say that losing weight is a decision and you have to be disciplined. So it's not like today I'll wake up and say, oh, I want to lose weight. Then tomorrow I'm not into it. And what this basically means is that it's a journey. You don't lose weight overnight. The same way you don't gain weight overnight. Yes. So this means that losing weight will take some months. It will take a couple of months. And when we say that it will take a couple of months, this means that consistency has to be the key here. You really have to be consistent. If it's the diet, you get to be consistent. If it's the exercise, you have to be consistent. So, point number one on the diet. We should try to consume a balanced, low-calorie diet. What this means is that we are not going to eliminate some foods, like we are not completely going to kick out the carbohydrates because or the proteins, because those are the foods that will make us add weight most of the time. What we are focusing on is reducing the amount of calories that we consume every day. We are trying to watch the portion sizes. So trick number one, make sure you consume a balanced diet every day, but check the portion sizes. And when we talk about a balanced diet, what this means is that I'm going to consume some carbohydrates, some starches, I'll consume some proteins, I'll consume some fruits, some vegetables, and I'll also consume some amount of fat in my diet. That is what the balanced diet is all about. Point number two, we are focusing on a high fiber diet. When we talk about a high fiber diet, what this means is that we want to consume a lot of whole grain cereals. And the example which I'll give here is, for example, when you're going to buy bread for breakfast, we have the whole grain bread, which is the brown one, and we have the white one, which is not the whole grain. So if you're going to buy bread, I'd like to encourage you to always choose the brown one because the brown one has more fiber. And apart from checking the cereals, we also want to consume a lot of fruits and we want to consume a lot of vegetables. And vegetables, like we said in the second video that I did, which we were talking about the food groups. Vegetables, we said that they contain less calories, but they are packed with a lot of nutrients, which are the vitamins and minerals. And we also said the vegetables, because they are high in fiber, they are going to make us feel full. And when you feel full, that means that you're going to consume little amount of food. And something else that we are watching out for is a low carbohydrate diet. What the low carbohydrate diet entails is basically we are cutting down on the amount of starches. So that means if you're cooking ugali or you're cooking rice or you're cooking chapati, we want to consume a smaller amount of the chapati or the ugali, but we want to add more on the vegetables. And the other take home point that we want to check when we want to lose weight is fat. we want to consume a low-fat diet. And when we talk about low-fat diet, we have two types of fat, and we also discussed this in the second video. And here we are talking about the saturated fat and the unsaturated fat. The fat that is good for your health is the unsaturated fat. And which are these fats? These when we talk about the unsaturated one, these are the fats that are in liquid form at room temperature. And when we talk about the saturated ones, these ones are in solid form, and these are the ones that we want to avoid, because the effect of the saturated fat in our diet is that they increase the cholesterol levels in our bodies. And when they increase the cholesterol levels in our bodies, in the long run, they can cause heart diseases, and we don't want to have the heart diseases, because you want to live healthy, you want to live a longer life as God will give it to us. And something else that we want to check out when we are losing diet is that we want to ensure we are adequately hydrated. We don't want to be dehydrated. And how do we hydrate ourselves? We hydrate ourselves by drinking enough water. And what is enough water? When we are talking about water, in this case we are talking 2 liters of water per day. And we said that this water has to be safe. It has to be, you can, if you cannot afford the bottled water, you can either boil your water at home or you can use water guard. And something else that we are going to talk about when we are talking about weight loss, we are going to talk about salt and sugar. And I'll start with salt. Whenever you're preparing your food, it's always good to use little amount of salt, because salt is linked to high blood pressure, and high blood pressure can result to heart diseases. And apart from minimal use of salt, and when we talk about minimal use, please add your salt when you're preparing the food. In case you forget to add salt when cooking, it's better to eat your food when it's saltless than to eat raw salt that is not cooked. And something else on about the salt, there are also foods which are high in salt. For example, we have the snacks that we find in the stores and in the supermarket, and you will see these snacks rated salted. For example, I'll give an example like crepes. You'll see them, some of them, not all, will be rated salted crepes. We don't want to eat snacks which contain a lot of salt. And apart from that, we have snacks like the sausages, we have the bacon, and these are the foods that we need to watch out. These are the foods that we need to avoid when we can. And talking about sugar, we don't want to consume, like if it's tea, we don't want to drink tea that contains a lot of sugar. If you can, you can add little amount of sugar. And apart from the sugar that we add to the tea, we also have the beverages. We have things like the juices, especially the ones which you get from the supermarket, and when you get home you add some water to dilute them because they are too conk and they are too sugary, and we want to reduce the amount of sugar. So for the juices, I would recommend the fresh juices that you actually blend at home, and it's best for you to do it yourself, because for example, if I am a juice vendor, you don't know if I added some sugar to the juice while I was blending it. And other examples are maybe the soda. Soda is not good for your health. It contains a lot of sugar. And when you get used to consuming sugary foods, the effect of the sugary foods is that, one, they can cause dental caries, and we all want to have a nice dental formula. I'm sure no one wants to lose their teeth due to carelessness, due to consuming foods that were too sugary. And another effect of the sugary foods is that they lead to weight gain. They will cause you to add a lot of weight. And why are we talking about weight gain? Why are we so concerned about our weight? It's because when you are obese or when you are overweight, you are at risk of illnesses or diseases like the diabetes. And once you've been diagnosed with diabetes, it's like your life changes. There are a lot of foods that you cannot consume, and I'll actually do a video about what diets to consume in case you are a diabetic. And something else that I want to talk about when you're in your journey of losing weight is exercise and physical activity. And I would like to challenge you today and ask you, as you're watching this video today, what is your physical activity level? Are you active? Are you inactive? What is your level? And we said in the previous videos that to keep fit, it's not only about the diet. We also need to be physically active. And we don't have to all hit the gym. We cannot all afford to do it. But we have simple exercise. You can dance to Rumba at home. You can do aerobics. You can stretch at home. You can do sit-ups. You can do rope skipping just at the comfort of your house. And we said that when you start working out, don't start with the really vigorous exercises. Start with the simple ones. Then as you continue doing the exercise, as you continue working out, you increase the time. For example, I can start with rope skipping, and maybe today I'll do it for 10 minutes. Then tomorrow I'd add an extra 10 minutes, an extra 15 minutes. And that is why sometimes you'll meet someone and you'll ask them, do you work out for how long? And they'll be like, I work out for 1 hour. I work out for 30 minutes. But they'll tell you, if really they are genuine, they'll tell you that it was gradual. It was a gradual process. They don't start it once. And something else I want to encourage you, if you're watching this video and you're serious about losing weight, I would encourage you to do the right way. You know, there is something which we call the fad diets, FAD, fad diets. And what this means in simple terms is that it's like a popular type of a diet, and mostly it will be more of promoted by the celebrities, and it will be trying to and the diet actually convinces you that there's a simpler way how to lose weight for a shorter period of time. For example, they'll be telling you that if you can use the slimming tea, you can lose your weight within 1 month. But it's not sustainable. We are looking out for a sustainable way to lose your weight. You don't want to lose weight and then maybe we start having other complications. So I would encourage you, don't be carried away by the adverts that you see, because what happens is that today most people, they are in business and they have realized that one of the gaps in business is the weight loss journey. So everyone wants to come up with a theorem. They want to come up with a story that, hey, you know what, I have this and this product, and if you use my product, if you use my tea, if you use some will even tell you that they have a gel that you will apply around your tummy and you will actually lose weight, or you will lose the belly fat, but it's not the healthy way to do it. And I would encourage you, do it the right way. Look for a nutritionist, look for a dietitian, and come up with your weight loss goals, and we'll discuss. You will come up with a solution, and you will agree. I'm at 80 kgs and I would like to lose weight up to 75 kgs. What do I need to do? And what you need to do is that you need to check your diet, you need to exercise, you need to be disciplined, and you need to have a mindset that you are in for it and you are in for results. And the results may not be instant. You'll not start losing weight today, and every single day you're waking up and you're on the weighing scale to check how much weight you've lost. It's a journey. And just as I said at the beginning of this video, that it's going to take a couple of months. If you want to do it the healthy way, which is the best way, which I recommend, it's going to take a couple of months. So don't give up. And when you're doing consultation, consult the real people. What do I mean when I say consult the real people? Consult the nutritionist, consult the dietitian, because these are the people that have actually gone to the college or to the university and they have studied. So they have the right knowledge to give you. You don't want to consult someone about weight loss and they are going to mislead you. Then the last thing that I want to share with you, when you're coming up with the weight loss goal, make sure it's realistic. Because sometimes I'll meet a client and maybe they are at 90 kgs and they want to achieve a 50 kgs goal. And I'll ask the client A, how realistic is your goal? Why don't you start with like lose 3 kgs, 5 kgs, and let it be gradual? Because we have said that we don't want to lose weight and then in the long run we affect our health. So that is it for today's video. I hope you've learned something, and in case you want to lose weight, as you have said, do it the right way. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you. I'm so grateful. Thank you for subscribing to this channel, and in case you've not yet subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment under the comment section, and if you'd like to get in touch with me, you can check me out on Instagram at Stella Simon, and you can also DM me and I'll be glad to assist you in your weight loss journey. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.